right, Lumi Bros, we are in Dallas, Texas. We're gonna be here for the next 2 days. Season 8 is done, but it's not done until the end of the month. We're going till the 30th, and you guys are gonna see us in Galveston for a boat party. But for today, we're gonna go hang out with Ian and Tanner. We've got a regional training happening tomorrow. So we're just gonna be talking about 4 things with leadership, training, retention, and development. So it's gonna be an incredible next couple days, and let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you, Will.
Good to meet you, Will.
You too. What's your name, bro?
Jordan.
Jordan, nice to meet you, man.
I'm Clark.
Clark, nice to meet you.
The Lumi Bros, #1 sales team in America, baby. Let's go.
What's up?
Lumi Bro, I'm a big fan.
You've seen it?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Good to meet you, bro. Let's run up. #1 solar sales team in America. Let's go. Hey, you guys remember Ian Atkinson?
We are waiting for Derek Miller to show up. He's running training today. Just another day in paradise, dude.
Yeah.
Selling the sun. Best time to sell solar, like ever in the history of mankind. I mean, it sells itself. The people want it. If you take care of your customers, they will refer you more business. So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned is like over the course of time, don't be that salesman that just is commission hungry, dine and dash. Take care of your customers, especially in this business, because it's a big investment for the home. They want to work with somebody they trust, and there's no bigger asset than a happy customer.
How crazy was that though? Knocking in the thunderstorm and just going from bliss to
It
bliss.
was literally raining up from the ground. You know, the neighborhood was like a river. And then that lightning strike.
So just let your sister know congrats and that all she Whoa!
Freaked everybody out, dude. Raise your hand if you're new. Day 1. So we got one of the top closers that nobody really knows about. So Derek Miller is gonna go over a little bit of training with us today. Derek, you've been with us, what, about a year? Not even a year yet. He was a customer turned sales rep. John Looney knocked on his door, maybe had to cash bribe him to sign up for solar. He got about couple grand out of it, paid him to go solar, and then quickly became a sales rep after that and has been smashing. I mean, consistently 10 plus deals a month, mainly self-gen. You know, the guy goes out and pounds doors, never sold door to door before. It's just a testament that it can be done. Get it up for Derek, he's gonna rip it, dude.
Honestly, I don't have like a same pitch. I mean, every neighborhood's a little different. People sign 7-year car notes. I mean, are you stuck in a 7-year car note?
Yeah.
Are you stuck in a 30-year house mortgage?
Yeah.
Are you stuck in a 15-year house mortgage? No, you can get out of any of those. What makes you think you can't get out of a 25-year with solar?
But an infinite player knows that you're going to be in the game forever. People can be replaced and stuff, you know, like the NFL's an infinite game. Like players are going to come and go, but in business, like it's about being infinite so that you can keep going. It's about advancement instead of comparison. It's about winning life, not just one game. You know what I mean? Hey, that was awesome, bro. I really appreciate it, man. I took some awesome notes. I was just looking for one thing, you know, and I got a bunch, bro. That's all the notes I just took from you.
Oh, nice.
So I appreciate you, bro.
Lumio's a freaking badass company. I've been here since like October and whatnot. Today we just did a little quick closing little thing that I do, just kind of give you some nuggets to use in your closes. They'll help you out, man. Get your stuff going. If you're money motivated and you want to change your life, Lumio's where to be.
Today's day 2. I was literally up all night last night looking at his videos. So yeah, definitely go check out the Lumi Bros on Instagram. Very informative.
So like basically what Will did, he literally told me what he was gonna do because he saw that I was doing video, he saw I was doing photography, and he was like, yo, we're gonna make content, we're gonna make videos, we're gonna do all that. And you see what he's doing now. He's getting thousands of views every single day. You already heard Crystal, she loves his videos. Everybody's getting helped by it and everybody's improving.
All right, guys, it's been a cool experience hanging out here at the office for sure.
See you guys. So leaving the office, between the hours of 10 and 1, it's usually pretty hectic in here. A lot of sales reps, a lot of different teams coming together. We try to bring everybody together at 11 a.m. for a group training. Different guys will run it. Like that was the first time Derek Miller's ran a training with our group, and it's, dude, guys need to hear from him because he's closing face every day. You know, he goes out and does 20 a month pretty consistently, and nobody knows about it. He's just got that friendly face. He's only been doing sales for a year. Like not even.
It just goes to show that anybody can make it in this industry for sure.
I say this all the time. I said it last night. Like it sells itself. Everything that's going on, people know. Everything that's going on with the grid in Texas it's not rocket science. People are informed of it. It's our job to just go educate them on their other options. When you buy a house, and you move in, you don't hesitate to call your power company.
Right.
Now, what if you had two options to get a customized system, the fat tax credit, a levelized payment that doesn't go up? You would at least look into both options.
Another day, guys, on the Season 8 Blitz. It just keeps going. There's been like 10 different chapters on this Blitz. Today, we're actually in Glen Eagle at a golf course, hanging out with Oscar, Tanner, Ian, Bankhead. We'll be here with Greg Butterfield, doing some regional training for Lumio. So pretty cool, kind of crazy thinking just how quickly we've gotten to this level where we've got, you know, a huge team and we're doing regional training. So we're gonna give you guys an inside look on what that looks like, and excited to see what we learned today. They're gonna be focused on 4 different topics with training, development, retention, and personal development. So super excited to see what we learned, and let's get into it. Cool. You guys remember Tanner Hale? He's been here every single season.
What's up,
1,
guys?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's right.
8. We just got done with Season 8, so we're getting ready for Season 9 now. But tell them what's going on today, bro. Some regional training.
Yep, so today we're here in Dallas. We're doing our regional training for all of our regional managers. We're actually here at the Glen Eagles Country Club, my favorite country club in all of Dallas.
I see why. It's
And so we're starting out here. We're gonna do our leadership. This is gonna be a quarterly meeting that we have every single quarter. So we're talking about higher level things, where we're at Lumio, financials, and we'll look up to our regional leaders to take that information and communicate it to other people. Well, don't forget afterwards, we're gonna be on the golf course swinging.
Oh, look at that, it's Ian Atkinson.
There he is.
Good morning.
You guys remember Ian Atkinson? I appreciate it, bro. I remember
Appreciate
my first phone call with you sitting on the curb after I had 0 deals, and now here we are, man. Hundreds and
Crazy.
hundreds and hundreds, almost 1,000 deals under our belt with the Lumi Bros, and we're gonna keep going, bro.
No, there's a reason why he runs the Lumi Bros. He's been coming in hot every single time and leading from the front. So it's awesome, man. It gives me more and more energy watching these guys level up and truly reach their potential.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2.
I'm extremely grateful to be working with all of you guys as leaders, friends, homies. And yeah, I hope that all of you guys feel that same like gratitude within the leadership here at Lumio.
We are about to go golfing. We've been out here for 10 months. This is our first time golfing, so I'm stoked. How are you guys feeling today?
Dude, we're stoked, man. Biggest thing's the leadership retreat we're about to do with these guys. So, be a little time to get the teams together, get them close, and better to bond with each other.
We always say get your referral game up, but you also got to get your golf game up.
Get your golf game up, dude. Yeah, you gotta learn this game because you can play it forever.
The most gratifying part about my job is to be able to go out there, share the opportunity with other people, and have them have the same success that I had when I first started. Cannot describe the feeling. It's amazing telling people that they can come out here and then they actually do it. And so just having proof in the pudding, it's the most rewarding part of the job for sure. Hey, that was a great regional training with Oscar, Ian, and Tanner, Bankhead, all the guys, just hearing all the development that's happening at Lumio. Super exciting stuff. But for now, guys, we're back down here in a little town next to Houston called Victoria. It's Super Solar Saturday. We're about to get back on the doors with Colin and the boys. So let's get it, guys.
Good to see you.
How's the hood doing?
Not too shabby.
You guys remember Austin? He's with the Solar Slappers.
I feel like there's more of a relaxed vibe out on the streets. You know, people want to hear you out a little bit more because the doors are softer. Not many people are coming out to these neighborhoods. But I'm also been noticing like there's more tension with the providers too. People are quick to be like, yeah, man, like my bill's been ridiculous. And then on top of that, I mean, a lot of these homes aren't super efficient, so they're using a lot of energy.
How's it going, sir? Pretty good. You the king of the castle here? How's it going? You must be the queen of the castle, better half. So we're working with a few of your neighbors, just coming by to see if any of our guys have come by to follow up with you guys about that notice. So right now you guys are just consuming power, right? And then they bill you every single month. And so what's going on is that with this new program, when you go solar $0 out of pocket, instead of being a consumer, you can actually be a producer of power. And then I know you said it's very expensive, so all we're doing is replacing the bill that you're already paying with a cheaper solar payment. So even if solar was more than what you're paying for electricity, which is not, you would still be winning because you're not renting your power, right? Right now you guys obviously own the house versus renting it, right? Because once this house is paid off, it's yours. If you were to keep renting, you would never be able to pay it off. And that's what's going on with solar and electricity right now. It's like, you probably know the last time that you went in this truck to get gas, it's probably like $3.50, $4 a gallon. Whereas if you could have locked that in for $2 a gallon 10 years ago, you would have done it. And now people are paying $3.50, $4 a gallon. That's what's going on now with electricity. You need a new roof right now.
Right.
Oh, perfect. This program could literally save you. And I'll let you know, I'm not the one that actually puts it together. That would be our solar specialist, Colin. With electricity, do you ever plan on paying that off? It's like, no, of course not. It's a forever bill, just like renting. Whereas with solar, there is an end date. Once you pay it off, at that point, you're just getting free power to the home. Yeah, you've got great questions. And Colin will have all the answers. He could come by later today. Angie wants solar.
Yep.
George wants solar. Do you guys see your electric bill going down anytime soon?
Yeah.
Well, we did it, bro.
Hey,
Some do, some don't. So
it.
what?
Hey, that was good.
Did you get any good word tracks there?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way that you were incorporating their names. You know, reintroduce yourself. You're still building that rapport with them.
Lumi Bros, #1 solar sales team in America. What's your message to Lumi Bro Nation? We're about to go get in home with Cole, and I want to get back on the doors with you because we only got one convo. But before we get out here, bro, what's your message on this Super Solar Saturday, July 30, 2022?
All right, Lumi Nation, just stay positive out there. Keep that energy high because you never know what's behind that next door. #1 sales team in the nation, baby.
All right, bro, I'll see you in a
All
couple
right,
days.
we see y'all later.
All right, we just got out of home with Cole Conway. Guys, he just closed a 2-piece in less than 2 hours. Went home with Colin, locked it down. We just got home, locked it down, so you gotta be feeling good, bro.
Oh, I'm feeling great. Yeah, it's long overdue, but you know, the further the coaster goes down, the further you can climb, and it just feels good.
Yeah, I know you were just talking about how many times you've sat at home in the last 2 weeks. How many times do you say you've sat at home, bro?
A good 15 to 20, so.
Yeah, huge numbers. What can you attribute that to? Like any advice you got from people where they can go out in here and getting a 2-piece on a Super Solar Saturday in 2 hours? That's incredible, bro.
Yeah, I mean, the weekends are awesome. You gotta take full advantage of them. A lot of times, you know, people only work Monday through Friday, and it's like everyone's home on the weekends. Don't let yourself get down. You know, drop off those bricks as you're walking down the road, ready to knock that next door, and you never know. It's one door away.
Oh yeah, we about to get home. Skibbity, skibbity, bop.
All right, guys, we're out here with 2-piece Tommy and a little solar. We just got a deal closed with Cole. So these guys have been killing it season 8. I'm talking like 2 pieces back to back to back. These guys were working together. So I'm excited to see what you guys are saying on the doors. Excited to show you guys some of the things that we learned from Ian this blitz. This is season 8. We're wrapping up tomorrow. We're gonna be in Galveston. Hopefully, you guys are gonna be there on the boat with T-Boss and Panda and Hunter. It's gonna be a good time out there in Galveston. We rented 2 boats and some jet skis and some wakeboards and some tubes. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, tomorrow 12 to 4. So I'm stoked. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. How you doing, sir? Pretty good. I'm doing well. You're the king of the castle. Our job is to come out here, pick out homes that we think might qualify. What's going on is a lot of neighbors are calling us, asking about the utility rates going up by 70%. I'm sure you guys have noticed that on your utility bill. And so what's going on with this program right now is you can actually go solar $0 out of pocket. And instead of being a consumer of power, you can actually be a producer. All right, let's see what those solar's got on this one, eh?
Let's rock and roll, baby. Skibbity, bibbity, bop. Skibbity, bibbity, bop. Skibbity, bibbity, bop.
You got any advice for how to stand when you're knocking?
Sideways.
Sideways?
Yeah.
And then the skibbity boppity boop, that's like...
You get my energy out.
Yeah. I like that.
Skibbity, boppity, boop.
Skibbity boppity boop. This one looks pretty good, eh?
Flame.
Skibbity boppity boop.
Skibbity, boppity, boop. Doop, dot, dot. Skibbity, boopity, bop. Hey, how's it going today, boss? My name's Alexander. I'm with Lumio. These are my associates. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a babysitter for today, so they're with me.
Skibbity boppity boop. So sorry for bugging you. We're just working with a couple of your neighbors. Not all homes do qualify, so we're the ones that would send this over to our solar specialists. They'd put the design together and then just come by, show you guys numbers. But it's a great program. You're able to completely eliminate the utility bill and replace it with a cheaper solar payment. How much did they get you for last month? 2 something? It's pretty high. All we would do is just kind of show you what the design would look like. So you would just be paying, instead of the high electric bill, you'd pay a cheaper solar payment. So we don't know exactly how much energy your home uses, but what we could do is just look at that kilowatt usage. I don't know if you get that in the mail or online, and then send that over to you.
Skibbity, boopity, bop.
Bibbity boppity boop.
Skibbity, bibbity, bop. Hey, how you doing today, ma'am?
Good, good. Can I help you?
So I'll be super quick, so I don't hold you up for too long. All I do is I qualify homes for the new power project. And if your home qualifies, what you do...
Solar energy?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, so you've seen the numbers and all that?
See the numbers.
Well, what was holding you guys up, if you don't mind me asking? Did they get your monthly payment below your average?
No.
Oh, they didn't? Because we are one of the biggest ones in the country, and I promise we can beat their prices and we have better warranties. So if we're not able to get it below your average, then I'll just give you a call and say, sorry, but all I do is I take a picture of your meter. We're able to pull up how much energy your home consumes, send that to the engineers, they crunch a bunch of numbers. So what I could do is, all I do is I take a picture of your meter. So when we swing back by tomorrow, I just drop that report off to you so you can compare apples to apples. Sure. Okay, do you know who you go through for electricity?
Green Mountain.
Green Mountain? You know what side of the house that meter's on? Tommy, you wanna check over there for me? I appreciate that. Tommy, fur baby's back there, they'll lick you to death. Skibbity, skibbity, bop. I'm about to pull up her usage, come by with the report, and sitting home for an hour. And why is the reason that you started paying on a mortgage? And you would never go back to renting again, would you? Absolutely not. I 100% agree. This is kind of what this program's about. Instead of renting your power, you just redirect it to a solar payment.
Oh, I like how you
And
did
there's ownership.
that. That was a good lead-in.
All right, Rachel, we'll get out of your hair. We'll see you tomorrow.
Perfect.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you
Have
too.
a good rest of your day. I apologize about the dinner.
Congratulations, you won the big prize.
Amazing. I'm not interested in whatever you're selling.
Belly button rings.
Girl Scout cookies.
No, we're not selling anything. We're just out here qualifying homes for the new power program. Did you guys take a look at the notice from AEP?
This is the highest I'm seeing.
This is the week, $152 for the week? Man, that's higher than most people's bills. Oh, $628.
Yes, this is the first time it's going to be this high.
Man, that is extremely high. That's a huge difference. Yeah, so we've actually been getting calls from the neighbors, and that's why we're out here. Kind of the same thing is happening. So we just take a photo of your meter, we build you a preliminary design, we come drop it off and see if it even makes sense for you to do. So we're not sure if your home qualifies, but if it does, you're probably gonna be paying about half that locked in at a fixed rate. This is the party spot. Man, this is sweet back here. I'm gonna send this to some engineers. They're gonna do a little number crunching. And then do you guys have about 15, 20 minutes at some point?
Today, no.
Okay.
We're fixing to take off.
Oh, okay, where you guys headed?
Drinking.
Nice.
Husband just got off, so we're fixing to take off.
Man, that sounds nice. What about tomorrow?
I'll be here.
You'll be here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We only have 6 appointments at the moment, so we can fit you in about 2 o'clock. How's that sound?
Okay.
Cool. All right, Angelica, we'll see you tomorrow about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, bye guys.
Bye. It's a little rusty, but ended up good with the APT, so.
Sorry for bugging you. We're working with a few of your neighbors and just stopping by to see if anybody from Lumio has come by to talk to you about the that notice that AEP sent out in the mail talking about net metering. So just an example, one of these guys that we helped go solar, they were using, like you, $162 worth of energy, but the solar produced them $220, so they got a negative $60 credit on their bill. Previous month was 70, so they had $130 in credit. So if there ever is one month where you do underproduce, then you just pull from those credits, kind of like rollover minutes on the cell phone. That's the old program. All you do now with the federal tax credit, I'm sure you've heard about the federal tax credit, 26%, is instead of paying all this money out of pocket, you pay $0. First 2 months are free, and then we pay for 26% of the system, the state does. The idea is that we would put together the design for you, show you what the roof would look like, show you the numbers. All we need to do is take a picture of the utility bill and see the usage. Are you guys with Reliant too? So we would just need to look at that. We could also grab it from the power meter on the side of the house, and then we would just stop by. We're working with your neighbors at like 3 houses down at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So we could pop by tomorrow if your husband's gonna be around. But it'd be 20 minutes. We'd just show you what the roof looks like, show you the numbers, the buyback program, the tax credit, and the warranties, and just kind of show you apples to apples how much you guys are paying versus how much you could save. But there is a reason why everybody's going solar right now. It's pretty great. Would you be available tomorrow for us to pop by and put that together for you?
We'll be here.
Cool. You want to do like noon or like 4? Noon? Cool. Let me just put this in here. So you want to do noon tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Let me just put you in here. So tomorrow at noon. And then do you know if he gets the utility bill in his email, or do you have one like a copy hanging around that I could just snag a picture real quick? And then the utility, the meter is on that side or that side of the house in the back. Is that okay if we go in the back real quick and grab a picture? Or is there a furball back there? Yeah. That's okay if I go back there and grab a picture?
Yeah.
We'll be back here tomorrow at noon. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Looking forward to it. That's all she wrote. 2-piece Tommy and Lil Solar. We just knocked on 9 doors, had 3 appointments between the 3 of us. So 1 appointment each. We did it. I had a little buzzer beater right there. I think Alex got it first, Tommy got it second, I got it third. So huge win, loved it. 95% of success is showing up. And right here on the shirt, it says earn, not given. I do feel like we just earned that. Lumi Bros. All right, guys, we're out here in the trenches with Big Bet Betting, and we just got an appointment with Louie, so we're about to go close it down. Colin's already closed 2 deals today. I got one as well, so we're about to watch Colin get a three-piece. Let's get it.
So I'll go over a few things about solar, how it works. So have you had people stop by and ask you about solar before? So do you have any like specific questions or any questions at all about solar, the process, kind of how it works?
I know how it works.
Yeah, there's a common misconception with solar that it's expensive and that you do have to fork out a lot of money right at the beginning. I like to compare solar like renting versus owning, right? Renting a home versus owning a home. So how long have you lived here for? There's a reason why you own a home, right, instead of rented one. Because with a home, every time you make that payment, right, for a mortgage, it's basically back in your pocket. Now you own it. It has value. Rent, every time you pay, is just gone. And then you'd have to pay it forever. You never really pay it off. So you familiar with how the grid system in the US works? So there's 3 main grids. There's the East Coast grid, and the Rocky Mountains split the East and the West Coast grid, and then there's Texas completely on its own. About 90 years ago, they opted out of the big grid. That's when ERCOT was formed. So ERCOT was formed by a bunch of basically investment guys, saw an opportunity for a couple things, money and power, right? Problem is that the grid they got here was for a population that's like a third, probably more like a quarter the size of what it is now. How long would you have to pay that electric bill for? Would you ever be able to pay it off? You need it, right? So it's a forever payment that we know it's never gonna get cheaper, right? It's just gonna slowly climb and climb and climb. Inflation, cost of energy, grid hardening, right? Whereas with solar, I'm sure you're kind of like me. I like to budget, or at least try to, right? This is the kind of stuff that I like to do. Well, solar is a fixed rate, so at least you have peace of mind knowing exactly what it is you're gonna pay every single month. So far, so good? Good question. So we have options. This is the most common, is the 25-year. Reason is you're a car guy, right? There's no prepayment penalty, just like when you buy a car, right? So anything you pay over goes right to the toll system, and it's a low rate. Any questions on that? So this is how it all looks right here. So the federal tax credit, have you heard anything about this? What part are you gonna think about the most?
Whether or not I'm gonna go through with it or not.
Okay.
You gave your presentation, I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
It'll either be yay or nay.
So I mean, we could submit your portfolio to them Monday, and it takes a few days for them to process it. Come back Wednesday, and then if they say no, that's it. Right back where you are. We gotta run.
Okay.
Appreciate your time, Don.
All right.
Thank you. I just got out of home with the same day with Louie and Will. We did our best. It was there's a few trees. You know, it just didn't make sense now, but it's going to in the future. So I wouldn't really expect someone to pay $100 more a month than they are now. But he's still open to it, and he heard us out. So hey, we got in front of someone else. He knows people all over the area, so it was a good in-home.
Hey, you win some, you lose some, but you definitely do not lose them all. We still got 3 out here today, and we got a ton of appointments. And so guys, 95% of success is showing up. Some do, some don't, so what? And we are the #1 solar sales team in America, so let's get it.
Well, today it looks like we're gonna have some team bonding. You know, we're gonna get out on this boat, maybe some wakeboards, stay away from the sharks because we're the only sharks in the water today. Yeah, it's an amazing experience, man. Even the team bonding, it always brings us together. You know, like I said, happy to see my boy Hunter because we're so far apart now that we got all these teams now, you know, starting from one team where I seen him every day. Now it's like I don't see this guy ever because we're so busy, man. That's a good thing that we're busy, you know? I'd rather be busy than watch other people be busy. Come join the #1 solar team in America, baby.
Lumi bros on me, Lumi bros on 3.